And I think that's what this film's trying to say, that it's not like that. This is ordinary people, like anybody watching this film could go, shit, within 2 or 3 paychecks I could be in that
position, yeah. And do you feel like, I mean, you're from Wallsend. The only thing I know about that is what's the comic? He's great. The big guy.
Oh, Gavin Webster.
Gavin Webster.
Gavin Webster.
I know about is his couple of lines about it. But
yeah, he lives in Wallsend.
So, do you feel like
he's in the film as well?
Is he?
Part in the film, yeah. He
great.
plays one of my ex-workmates in the film.
Nice.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
I think he's great.
Yeah.
But, is it because of where you come from, or do you feel like it's been heightened by working with Ken? This sense of like because you talk about the whole benefits and the welfare thing really passionately. Do you feel like you've always been like that, or do you feel like working with Ken that's rubbed off on you?
I've always been Labour, and I've always hopefully been sort of, like I've always voted Labour. I've always cared about the National Health Service, always had. My big thing was the National Health Service. Must have been happening to that, I didn't know that the benefit system was like it was because I haven't signed on since the 70s. Yeah. Because, when it was the Labour Exchange, because I used to work in a building site, but before then I've been self-employed doing stand-up, and I've always worked. So when I found out that what it was like, that it was set up to make it, because what they want is they want you out the way. They don't want to pay you. They want to make it to sicken you, and then they want to put you back in jobs that have, there are 0 hours contracts and shit like that, So I think, so I got more passionate. I mean, you can't help but get more passionate when you listen to Ken and you work with Ken.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great. He did a Radio 5 Live thing with 2 DJs in Manchester a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
And they started going, well, there's a lot of people who are just have got big tellies and don't do any work and just lie about watching big tellies and all this sort of stuff. And Ken just... These 2 young guys, being cocky, and I just sat there, and Ken just went boom, boom, boom. It was great, and they said, "Well, Theresa May, the Conservative Party are changing now. It's more, they've got this compassionate conservatism." And Ken said, "Yeah, compassionate conservatism. It's a bit like a unicorn." He goes, we've all heard about it, but nobody's seen it. You know what I mean? And this is an 80-year-old bloke taking on it, and I was thinking, there's no way you're going to get the better of him. You know what I mean? It was hilarious to watch,
So a couple of quick things, and then I'm going to let you have what I would imagine is a very luxurious shower in here.
It's got a TV at the bottom of the bath.
Has it?
I've got to show you this. You've got to bring the camera in, and I'll show you. Come on, I'll show you this. Come here. This is hilarious. This is brilliant. Look at this.
Oh, amazing. Little flex. It looks like a microwave.
Or
like on them, them other, the fires with the flames on.
Yesterday I sat in the bath and watched The Simpsons with a glass of wine. That is being a film star.
That's showbiz. So, just really quickly, couple of things. Number one, I feel like what you've done now is made it very, very dangerous for stand-up comedians to dream that they can now become... Captain Hollywood. I think now everybody is going, I can do it.
Do you know what I think it is? I've been so... I did a screening in Manchester, where, in Home in Manchester. All the comics put one on. All the Manchester-based comics, Northwest comics. And I was nervous about that more than I was at Ken. I thought, these are all my peers, And they watched the film, and then I went in with Ken. And Ken said, you go in first for the first 20 minutes. I was thinking, so I walked in at the end of the film, and they all gave me a standing ovation, and it was unbelievable. And the amount of goodwill I've had from the comedy circuit has blown me away. And I think it's because, not only is it because, I think it's a generosity there, because I think people have known us for years, but I think it's that thing that people have thought, oh my God, there is. Dave's 60, and he's on the shortlist for Best Newcomer for the film in the British film industry. Yeah. And you just go, it's 60, Dave won Best Newcomer and then he died. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, you're not getting goodwill because, or certainly from, I've gigged with you twice and I don't, but just thought, whenever I kept seeing things on Facebook pop up and I was like, this just seems like such a nice thing, and like,
Yeah.
you know, and whenever I've met you, and like
Yeah.
when I saw you up in Edinburgh,
Yeah.
just the reason you're getting all that goodwill is because you were a lovely guy.
Well,
I
that's
think
very
it wouldn't
nice
be
of
that
you
way
to say-
otherwise.
Well, that's very nice of you to say so.
But does it feel a little bit like you've won the lottery in terms of you had a lot of people come knocking, going, "All right, do you remember me?" Like me, going, "Can I have an interview, Dave?" Have you had a lot of that?
I
A lot of
remember
people.
getting an email after Cannes from a guy who goes, "Hi Dave, I don't know if you remember me, but I met you in Montreal with Jackie Clunes. I'm a radio producer, I'm a TV producer for the BBC, and that was like 14 years ago or something." And I went, or 16 years ago, and I went, "Oh, no," I goes, "No, I don't." But, you know, so you've got... But I think what it is it's your moment in the sun, and I think
Yeah.
you've got to be magnanimous with that. You know, there's people offering me stuff now that I probably wouldn't have got offered before. But you have to go...
Well, I'll have some of that.
Well, yeah,
as well.
like you don't go, "Oh, yeah, where were you when I was struggling?"
No.
No, thanks. You go, "Thank you very much." Because what I understand in this business is you have to have something that they want.
Yeah.
That's the thing that a lot of young comics don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
They go, well, how come he... Because it's that thing where when you start off and somebody starts off with you, and then the guy you started off with you gets ahead of you, and you're still going, "How come he's on that mock the week and I'm not, you know?"
Yeah.
I'm just good. And what happens is, take the blinkers off. You have to take those wing mirrors off.
Yeah.
And not bother what
Don't
people
look
doing
at
behind.
Shortle.
No, well, don't look at anything that anybody else is
Yeah.
doing. Go your own way, get your own voice, do your own thing. Because eventually, I mean, it's 27 years, and suddenly this film's catapulted me into places I didn't think it would ever do. But it's because I've consistently worked. I've tried to do the best I can. Never become bitter.
Yeah.
Because that's the most unattractive thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
never go, "Oh, moan, this, why is this?" Just go, like, you know, we do a great job. We stand up on stage and we make people laugh, you know?
Yeah, and it's not like you've had a terrible... Like, you've had a great career, and you go all over the world, you've done
I've
telly...
been all over the world,
so-
and I've done that. You know, I used to do the Buzzcocks in the 90s, and then when Mark Lamar left, I wasn't used again.
Yeah.
I didn't go, "Oh, what's going on here?" I just went, "Well, I can understand."
Yeah.
You know, the guy who brought him, who I can't remember his name, who came on after
Amstel.
Simon Amstel.
Yeah.
He had his own ideas,
yeah,
what
yeah.
he wanted, and you go, it's like,
And it is a show, and that's quite a nice show in that way, because like it's not run by an agent. Like, I only got to do it because I knew Noel. Like, so they bring in who they get a lot of sway with who. So yeah.
Yeah, you know, so you've got to take that, and you've got to just go and do your own thing, and if you get out in that sunshine, then once you've got that chance, use it. A lot of people go, "Look at me," and then when they go, "Okay," then they don't have anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, and on that point, and before I let you go, what do you want? If you got to play a part, or if you could work with someone, if you had a wish list...
Spider-Man, I'm going to be the new Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Can you imagine the new Spider-Man. No, I'll tell you, look, I'm going to... I mean, the film hasn't even come out here yet, but in Europe it's gone crazy for it over there. People are in tears after the film.
Yeah, I'm worried about going to see it for that
and
reason.
it really moves people. It does really move people. You know, whether you agree with the politics or not, you know, which comes from the film, it just moves people. And for me, you know, I'd like to do more film. There's some scripts coming in. There's some, you know, I've got a new agent now, but also I still want to do stand-up, and I'm going to do... I haven't been back in Edinburgh to do a solo stand-up show since 1999. I did The Pleasance in 1999. I'm in the Attic, mother, and so I'm considering doing a show in Edinburgh next year, and I just want to see, because, you know, I will probably
It'd be a
get
great
some
experiment. For,
to see
what goes the other way.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm going to do that, and I still want to do stand-up. I love stand-up. Stand-up is the greatest thing you could ever do. I think when you are on stage and you connect with an audience, no matter what club you're in, the feeling you get is amazing. I'd love to do more films. I'm just going to do what I've always done. Just go down that road and just do what I do and see what happens. You know. You know, Shawshank is on tour now.
Yeah.
And we wrote that 10 years ago, and it's just starting to pay off now. It goes out on tour every autumn. So, you know, I have struggled financially being on the circuit, because we all know what the circuit's like now, and we've always had, but now things are shifting the other way, which is nice. But it's all about just never getting, like I would say to any young comic, keep those wing mirrors off. Don't think about what other people are doing. You just learn and be the best you can, and just go down your road, and you know, and be because it doesn't matter who you are. If you go dead behind the eyes and bitter, you're done. You're done for. Yeah, you're done for. That's the one thing I remember a young comic saying to me. He goes, "You've been doing this for a long time, haven't you?" I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "You know what's great? I was watching it at the Glee Club last night." He goes, "You're not dead behind the eyes." And that was a lovely thing for a young comic to say to me, inferring that some people are, you know what I mean, you know? And it's not because I enjoy what I do. And like everybody, I was thinking, like, you know, God, the circuit's not how it used to be. We're not earning the money we used to be. What am I going to do? But I just thought, well, then you have to just try and do other things, you know?
Yeah.
And then this came out the blue, really, you know?
Great.
You know?
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Joey, man.
No, I really am pleased for you. And... good luck with a million questions today and keeping that voice.
I know.
It sounds like the voice is going already.
I know it's going to go because I had a cold last night. So but you know, it's just great fun. You know, I've been to all these film festivals. You know, you know, we've been to Locarno. We showed the film with 8,000 people in Locarno on this 24-meter screen. It was unbelievable. So it's just all. And meeting amazing people, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, and good luck with the old radio thing.
Yeah,
that's
thanks,
great,
man. Well, good luck, and go and see if there's Simpsons or Loose Women on in the bath or something.
I am going to watch. I mean, watching the telly in the bath's brilliant. Apparently, it doesn't steam up because it's got like air conditioning in the unit, which keeps the thing, so it doesn't, you know, because I thought I might have to get room service to stand beside the screen.
Just fanning it.
Just the TV, and that I made TV in the bath.
That's it.
That's great.
Newcomer and quit. Thanks,
Good,
Dave.
I'm sorry
Perfect. No, that was brilliant.